I now come to my last point, what's called the Jewel of the Archdiocese. The Jewel of the Archdiocese, as you know, is a special program, or rather a special item that we keep mentioning in order to tell the people that we have something very special in our dioceses. Not that it is not present in other dioceses, but it's important to note and acknowledge this richness, this greatness, this pearl that is there, this jewel that is there in our Archdiocese. And you'll be surprised that this jewel is something special. Let me give a little background. In this year of the Jubilee, the Holy Father Pope Francis has requested the diocese to name some churches as Jubilee pilgrimage places. And we have named 5 places like that. The Cathedral Church, the Infant Jesus Church, the St. Mary's Basilica, the Harvard Church, and also what we call the church at KGF in Urgum, Our Lady of Mines Church. For us it's easy and very identifiable to go to the churches, to go to the basilicas. We all like and we all go. But the Holy Father gives another angle to our pilgrimage. And this year he has said that let us go to the places that have dim hope. We can almost say there is no hope. Getting admitted to those houses is as good as a long wait to die, a long wait of suffering. There's no hope. But then exactly where there is no hope, the Christian has got no hope. Looking at these people now who are not only surviving, but also who are active, we can say there is more hope for me. I have my feet, I have my legs, I have my mouth. But when you see these people who don't have these faculties but still are happy or happily looked after. So therefore, these are the 7 places in our diocese which we have named where people can go, visit, and also gain special indulgence like the other pilgrimage centers that we go. So in the spirit of the Jubilee year, the Holy Father has also invited the faithful to direct their hearts and steps to places where hope is often very dim. These are places where the most vulnerable members of our society reside, offering us a unique opportunity to encounter Christ in the marginalized and to extend His love through our presence and prayers, and thus become sign and symbol of hope to the people who visit these places. Once I have said, I think many other times, about this experience of Mother Teresa herself, when she was picking up one man from the gutter. A person who was close by, perhaps a newspaper person, asked Mother Teresa, why do you waste your time over these who have fallen in the gutter? It's not your job. The municipality or the corporation, the truck will come and they take them and go. You have other works to do. You have more greater works to do. And Mother Teresa looks at him and says, I'm picking up this person because in his face, I see the face of God. I see the face of God. So this is what is happening in these places where we will go and find God as it were in the persons. And so we have named 7 such places, and I have given in my circular. And the 6th place is Dinasevanasabha Charitable Trust, or Dinasevanasabha, we call it. And so this particular place will be a very special place for each one of us to go there. What is Dinasevanasabha? It means servants of the poor. Dinasevanasabha is a servant's work that is being done by our sisters of what we call DSS sisters, Dinasevanasabha sisters. Where are they? They are in Bangalore, in Kotanur. And so we have named their house of these children's house that is being taken care of, especially for the HIV children. The children who are suffering from HIV, it's no fault of theirs. Because of perhaps circumstances, they have been affected, but it is very precarious for them, and the sisters are taking care of them. And so this house we have especially named as a house of the poor, the house of the poor children, looked after very princely and queenly, kingly, we can say. A little history of this house in our Archdiocese. The congregation of the DSS, known as Dinasevanasabha, that's the Servants of the Poor, was founded in 1969 by a visionary, a German sister called Mother Petra Dinadasi. She took her name as Dinadasi, a servant of the poor. In Kannur, that's in Kerala, with a motto of service in charity and property and poverty. The congregation has more than 110 branches in all over the world, and they run orphanages, mentally challenged house centers, visually impaired, deaf and dumb, and they also looked after the destitutes, aged, terminally ill patients, etc. And so these are what we call the rejected from the society. Those have no hope, and these sisters lift them up, as it were, and give them a very special hope, not only for them but for those who have entered. I've heard that many of the people who have come and said that if these children who have no hope are smiling today, what's wrong with me? I have not that much of problems, but I have taken everything on my head. If everything is depending on me, so like the children make us smile and give us hope. And so this house in Bangalore, it's in Kotanur in Bangalore, it's the home for HIV infected children. This center was established in March 2001 by late mother, a German sister, Willigard Dinasevika. This home provides protection and individual care, psychological and moral support to the HIV infected children, and they help the children as well as their relatives and friends to face the shock and social stigma associated with HIV, AIDS, and the children are helped to grow in an emotionally healthy atmosphere. I am told this house of the sisters it's called the Infant Jesus Children's Home. The children are like the infant Jesus. We can't judge them because of their sickness, but like infant Jesus, they are always smiling. They are also taken care of. And so in this Infant Jesus Children's Home, which the DSS sisters are running, at present I am told there are 52 children and 29 women are residing in this campus. They get admissions from different places. The NGOs bring some children, the hospitals, many people of these babies are not wanted. They have brought their individuals. The government homes also send some children there. And these children are cared in their state of total helplessness or hopelessness, giving hope to the future in a homely environment free of charge and irrespective of caste, creed and religion. It's not only for the Catholics that are taken care of, but irrespective of this one. And therefore, the sisters are running it freely, which means they depend on the donations, on the support of the public. And let us be generous. The families who would like to contribute to them should surely be very happy to. They would be very happy to take you as their partners. The aim of the institution is to give holistic care to the children and enable them to live in peace, joy and happiness. It's almost 24 years they are running, and they are stepping into the Jubilee year next year. Mother Petra Dinadasi legacy stands as a testament to the transformative power of compassion and unwavering dedication to serving those in need. Mother Petra has got a beautiful word, beautiful sentence. Works of charity are not merely helps to the poor. Many a time we think that we are helping the poor, we are giving, I am giving, and I am sort of bending myself, to reach here. We talk so many things, even for small coins that we give. But Mother Petra says, works of charity are not merely helps to the poor, but a transformation to be creative and proactive and to go to the root of poverty. Why they are poor, why they are abandoned, why they are perhaps given a different type of treatment, as it were, and to find out means to remove its causes. We are all part of this system. That some of our children or some of our women are suffering from AIDS or HIV. It's because the society has become a little what we call murky, of dirty, and therefore this has been communicated also to the children for no fault of theirs, and therefore we are also part of this system. And I consider this, as I said, the DSS house, Infant Jesus shrine that we speak of, is as good as also this Infant Jesus home for the children is as good as also the Infant Jesus shrine. We bow at Jesus in a hopeless situation in these places, and the children who are looked after by these our sisters will surely be a sign of blessing for us, and that's why I call it a jewel of the Archdiocese. And those of you who surely in this year we have suggested that besides visiting the churches and basilicas, please go to these 7 places which I have mentioned in my circular, and I will be slowly opening out each of these places of where there is dim hope but full of hope, I would say, for you to visit and to gain not only the sympathy or to give a little of consolation for these people, but also to gain or to profit in our hearts very spiritually for this gift or pearl of the Archdiocese.